Oh, yes.
Now, a lot has been said about that relationship, whereby at some point you guys went through some sort of a split.
Yes,
But
it was a divorce.
last year, for Davido's concert,
Oh, God bless
you all
him.
came together. Everybody
Yes.
came together.
Yes.
So me just give us a bit of an insight. What's your relationship like now?
Oh, you see, we've, like I said, show business. It's always been a business for us. And for me, I've always understood the fact that change is a constant thing. You always have to just move ahead with the change, with the trend. So Jazzy and I have been friends. Even though he has his organization, I have my organization. We were moving. What happened in December, I believe, was a revelation for all of us. So I'm in my own place, and I received a call from David, and he says he wants to see me. I says, okay. So he came and he told me that he had already spoken to Jazzy, he had spoken to everybody in the group, and that he wants us to do 2 songs. I said, yeah. I'm an entertainer. And for me, the fact that it was interesting is because I love David, because he's a young artist that's so hardworking. And I thought to myself that how best, these are the people that, they see us as role models. So if he's asking, it wasn't the money, there was no money involved. It was just because we needed to connect to the fans. And because we've been friends since people didn't know that, because all they know is the A. They don't know the B. So they knew when you broke. They don't know if you guys have made up. They don't know if you're friends. They don't know if you're colleagues. They don't know anything. So when I said, are you sure you've spoken to everybody? They said, yes. I said, okay, let's do it. So next thing, we reached out. Jazzy called me and they were like, how are we going to do this? I said, the way we usually do it. So it wasn't like I said we planned anything. We just went there to have fun. But what tripped me was the reaction of everyone.
I realized, I think over 270,000 shares.
Yes, in one
picture.
day. I'm like, what is this?
Nigeria's most viral picture.
They should have told me now. I should have worn my agbada now. I was just giving them like a secret.
No, you look fine.
You like the way I was looking?
Like that,
I was looking young now, 21 forever. But what even tripped me beyond that was that offers have come in. So we have an offer for a Mo Hits tour now. So we have an offer to go on an African tour.
Oh, wow.
So I'm glad that we'll be coming. I believe that Kenya is going to be one of them, but we're starting with Nigeria. I think 4 or 5 cities in Nigeria. And then, who knows, I believe I'll be able to do my own show, but the way the demand is coming now, back and forth, I think it would be great to do a world tour with Don Jazzy, not just Don Jazzy, but the whole family. So we have Don Jazzy, The Prince, Dr. Seed, K-Sweet, and one they call, oh my darling, oh your darling. So we have everybody.
It's interesting just watching you sit here and talk, because you mentioned that you say David. You call him David. He called him Davido.
Okay,
yes.
David.
Yes.
Which one is the right one? Is it David or David?
I don't know, because my Nigerian friends tell me it's David O.
And then you
As you say Davido.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same thing?
It's just that the Nigerian one, they emphasize the O.
The O, okay. David O.
O.
So it's interesting that you mentioned all these names, because usually with the fans, they're always trying to start something. Whether it's the band versus Davido, the band versus Wizkid. But it's interesting, and I love how you said it. I've seen this boy work hard. I'm supporting him because it was his concert and you all showed up.
Oh, yes. Oh, so yes.
How important is collaboration in today's music scene?
In the world.
Not just in Nigeria, even in the world.
If you look at even the Grammys, one of the biggest performances was the collaboration of DJ Khaled, Rihanna, and Bryson Tiller, because that's what the world is. Because you have your fan base, I have my fan base. The world now, especially with the social media, the attention span is very little. Absolutely. So before you even listen to a old band song, a Davido song, this song, if you have a Tiwa Savage and a Wizkid song, you go faster than that. That has been happening in the last maybe 3-4 years in the music industry. I remember, not to say anything, it was the first major single that we saw when we were in Good Music with Kanye, of the artist called 2 Chainz. It was featuring Kanye, which is All I Want for My Birthday is... If he came to Kenya, he would have just gotten the big booty for free. But why he did that was because Kanye is good music. Kanye is already huge. 2 Chainz is coming in new. So the collaboration opened him up to be able to see Kanye's fans, the rest of the world, and that is what we need to do in Africa. We need to do that. You need to collaborate with the Kenyan artists.
East, West, South, North,
yes.
like let's
you
create
need
a
to
zigzag all across
you
the continent.
You need to do that, because at the end of the day, that will give constant shows, constant business, revenues and downloads, revenues and merchandising. Before you know it, you won't even come to Kenya anymore, but you'll be making money while you're not here.